What's good, Ape Nation? It's your boy Phil for real. So, if I sound a little stuffy, before my pool guy left, I shook his hand, as he was leaving, and I fucked around and I caught a cold from him because I know I don't be around anybody. So, I got it from him. So, if you hear me be a little stuffy, that's what it is. But I want to talk about, what everybody's talking about right now, which is politics, because this plays a huge role in our MOAS. And, many people out there that are apes, we already came to the conclusion, one party is ignoring the Federal Reserve, the other is not. But I want to dig a little bit deeper into these, the liberal media, from what I see, and it's crazy because, like I said, I was a Democrat for a majority of my life, and watching them lose arguments right now on media is the most insane thing, because they keep bringing up racism, sexism, misogynist, fascist, all of these things. And in the beginning, they couldn't win an argument. And so it's just mind-blowing to me to watch these people. They get Charlemagne on CNN, they get Angela Rye, they get on there, Kamala is black, okay? And it's like, she got the hue, but her heritage ain't 100% black. And what they're trying to do is race bait people. You're trying to race bait people into voting for your candidate just because they look a certain way. That's not going to work when we're hurting. It's not working. So it just to me is mind-boggling to see people go this way and try to debate it and try to, say, hey, but Trump said this and he said that. The fact that y'all keep mentioning Trump's name and keep saying him, Trump did this, he's bad, he's this, he's that. You make people go and look and research and see what he's saying. And then once they figure out, hold on, this man is catering to me as an American citizen, you literally are debunking yourselves. You're literally losing your argument by saying, hey, Trump bad, Trump bad, Trump bad, Trump bad. And then every time you do that, someone's going to say, well, let me see how bad is he? And they go, well, you know what? He ain't so bad. What are you going to do to cater to citizens? Oh, you're going to cater to other people first. Wow. I think I'm going to go to the guy that's catering to the citizens. And some people say, oh, but he's running from jail. And it's like, first of all, he got Secret Service protection. He got Border Patrol support. If they wanted him, they would already have him. He's outside. Okay? That's just to anybody out there that's just really fighting their emotions. See, that's what CNN and MSNBC do. They literally race bait people with their emotions. Meanwhile, the Trump supporter, the Trump supporters I've been talking to, bro, most common sense, logical people I've seen. Now, some people are a little out there. I get that, and upset. They're doing the same thing. They're basing everything on emotions. But the fact remains is they're not purposely doing it. You guys are purposely doing it. But yeah, it's pretty sad to see what's going on in our country, where we can't even debate policy without, going blow for blow, who got the biggest name call or whatnot. I get it, Trump calls names and stuff like that, but he also sprinkles that policy on there. And, many people that don't listen to him, they don't realize that stuff. And the crazy part is, I'm losing friends because of it, or at least I thought they were my friend. You know what I mean? Like, I don't harass my friends for voting Kamala, however you say her name. I'm gonna just call her Harris. Vice President Harris is what I'll say. because she is in the office and she spent majority of 3 years laughing, giggling, you know what I'm saying? As soon as the election year come up, now you want to get into border security. Previous 2 years, you didn't do anything. You was like, oh, well, we're going to try to do something, and you ain't do nothing. So the fact remains, like, when people hear Trump, they feel like, yeah, he's going to cater to me. I'm a taxpaying citizen in the United States. He's catering to me. Doesn't matter my shade color, doesn't matter my belief system, doesn't matter what it is. I know that I'm going to benefit as an American citizen under his presidency, regardless of what they say. Under Harris, I'm under the assumption that I'm not going to get government programs that if I need it, you know, you're going to ignore white collar criminals. You're going to put them on your cabinet. Like, you're going to put Jamie Dimon and then Gary Gensler in your cabinet. Like, they the reason why all of this is happening now with inflation. But like I said, the average person that's not researching, they don't know that. They don't know that. They just go by whatever the analyst is telling them, and they just like, yeah, so are you here with me again today? Okay, great. Racism, misogynist, black men, Trump bad. Yeah, what else? Dictator, that's it. That's all we need to say. No, you need to debate your policies. How is your policies going to affect and benefit the American citizen? That's the argument, and that's what everybody as a whole, no matter what race they are, no matter what gender they are, that's what everybody's talking about. Meanwhile, you see them, you know, racism, misogyny, you know, the whole list. They can't win a debate. So when you can't win a debate, what do? You name call. I'm still trying to figure out, how does going after corporate price gouging stop inflation? How is that going to stop inflation? You see, like I say, Vice President Harris understands that you're not going to focus on the Federal Reserve. Matter of fact, neither is she. So you literally, all right, it's over. I don't need to focus on that. I need to focus on you evil corporations. You're calling corporations evil for corporate price gouging, yet you're telling everybody in the world that you're against tariffs, which would force these corporations to build here and give you jobs here. Meanwhile, it's hard for you to find a job right now. So you have to literally be the creme de la creme for a corporation or a job to hire you at this point. So I don't know, man. Like I said, this is amazing times, you know. Oh, but he won't go here, but she won't go there, and this and that. Listen, the debate been over. Ever since Trump said, I think I should have a word in the Federal Reserve, the people want that, because the people have done their research and they realize the Federal Reserve and their printing is affecting the way that we live, the way we survive as Americans. Meanwhile, the other candidates say, well, I'm just going to ignore them. I would never interfere at all. So you're not going to talk to them at least? Hey, can you stop? Oh, that's right. You're not going to stop them. You're helping Goldman Sachs. You're helping JP Morgan Chase. You're helping Wall Street. But like I said, you have to be an intelligent individual to actually go and dig deep to kind of see that stuff. So we the people are tired of that shit. And some people would say, but Trump said he's gonna, like, you know, the Constitution and you know, Colin Kaepernick, he had kneeled at the national anthem, so you know it was bad. It was bad then, but it ain't bad what Trump's saying. Trump, listen. Colin Kaepernick was in his right to kneel if he wants to. He's an American citizen. He can do what he wants to do. People didn't like it because they felt like he was doing it at the NFL games. Everybody can see it. You know what I'm saying? He was making a message. And a person like me, I respect that. You feel what I'm saying? But sometimes y'all let Trump get y'all all riled up for no reason. You know, and I get it. Like, you know, you're a part of that zombie media, and they basically swindle you to believe a certain type of thing. But it's just crazy. But like I said, one candidate is going to officially help get us to the MOAS closer than ever. Because under his administration, yes, banks will fail. And as you watched for 4 years, you've watched banks become criminals, get slaps on the wrist from the top down. And you're watching, you know, how it affects the economy. I see how it affects the economy, and I'm a music producer. You know? So if the average Joe that's out there that sees all of this, and they're telling us, hey, look at this, look at that, look at this, and you could cite all the sources, you know, and I want to say one thing to all the Vice President Harris supporters. You have to realize that short sellers and bankers and hedge funds, they have access to those news articles that you're posting as your evidence. So when you're posting that and trying to win a debate, just know that journalist or that analyst that posted that article is probably a faceless person that you'll never ever see unless you really dig deep and see if they made mistakes, like take pictures and it's on the internet. So you're just gonna have to realize, in 2007, everybody said everything was fine. You don't know what you're talking about, and then the economy crashed. Right now, everybody's saying, you guys are crazy. Biden's economy is great. Everything is fine. S&P 500's up. The Dow is up. Nvidia is up. Ha ha ha. Everything is fine. But the Federal Reserve is still printing money and losing money and not getting it back. So just remember, when this economy crashes, we told you so. The apes. And guess what? We're not leaving.